Hello YouTube, it's me, Nalian, and today I'm gonna take people from every rank range and I'm gonna see if they all think the same about also topics. For example,
Cookiezi is the only best player in the game,
or
PP shouldn't exist.
and I'm gonna see what they think about this, about that, if they agree, if they disagree, if their rank has anything to add to it. I got the people from my Discord, discord.com/Nalian, link in the description. So yeah, let's go meet them. Hello!
No.
Alright, so today I got you here, we're on Agi.io, and I'm gonna see what people from every rank, from 6 to 3 digits, even like top 100s almost, we're gonna see what they think about the game, and if they agree, disagree, if they just don't really care and just wanna be here for clout, we'll see what happens. Okay, are you guys ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Alright, so how it goes is that here at the left, we have very disagree. Here it's neutral, and here is very agree. If you agree with something, you can put it in between. Disagree with something, you can put it in between. Should be easy enough. Now, everyone is color-coded, and we're gonna put the color and the rank next to the color so it will be easy to identify. Don't worry, chat. Don't worry, people. It's fine. If your ADHD cannot handle it, we got you covered. Alright, are you ready? First question. Alright, starting off with a bang. If your rank is low, your opinions matter less. What do you think? Agree, disagree? Okay, I see a lot of agrees. A lot of agrees. Okay. And some disagrees. Some disagrees. Alright, can someone from the disagrees actually talk? I wanna see why. Why do you think like that? You gotta speak, you know that, right? Like that's the whole point of you voicing your opinions.
I'll go first. I'm the gray guy. So like, if you're new to the game, like the more new you are, I think like the more open you are to like other experiences, and like people that have played longer are more like biased towards their opinions, and newer players that have, I guess, more new and better opinions, which can be voiced.
Alright, anyone else from the disagrees? We have it's very very close, I might say. Yeah, very close, very close.
You're still allowed to say something because even if it's wrong, you're still allowed to say it. Free speech.
Yes. Like, again, remember, the majority of players are 6 digits. It's like, they're like hundreds of thousands of 6 digits. So, yeah. Even if they don't know what they're doing, a large quantity of someone can still make a solid argument, I guess. Alright, what about the agrees? What do you guys think? Someone want to talk?
I agree.
Yeah. Oh.
I would like to say that I 100% agree because I'm a high rank and I have better opinions than everyone else. So.
Alright, buddy. Anyone else?
On a more serious note, I'd say that I actually heavily agree on this one, but that's just because of a word you used there. They matter a bit less. They are not like non-existent. They just matter a bit less, in my opinion. And because they have less experience to the game, I think they don't know that well what they're talking about. But that's basically it. They just matter less, not at all.
Okay, next question. PP does not equate to skill. Okay, I see everyone agrees. Oh, one disagree. Okay, well, why do you not think like that? Why do you think that that's wrong?
So my main reasoning for this is because most of the time, whenever I see a player that's higher ranked than another player, they're usually better. That's my only reasoning for it.
Okay.
It's not 100% obviously, or even close to 100%, but it's generally true.
Okay.
I would like to add that, like, the higher rank you get, the less true it becomes usually. Like, especially at the top level, like, you have players like Woey.
Yeah, okay.
Like, not high ranked at all, but they're way better. Stuff like that. But
okay.
I think overall, it's still pretty accurate.
So anyone from the agrees want to talk? Want to say something?
Sure.
Well, I do agree with kind of what was just said. I have to say it's usually the reverse. Skill equals PP, but PP doesn't equal skill, because skill will bring you PP, but PP just doesn't mean you have the skill, because you can just look at Jian, for example, and you can say he has amazing skill at the game. You can look at players like Yoxpa, you can look at Digital Hypno, you can look at Woey, like was mentioned, and you can see they have a lot of skill, even though they don't have the PP. That's why I really agree with the sentence, basically.
Okay, we have some disagreeers, but not full-on disagreeers. Okay, but usually most people agree or tend to agree. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's like it's pretty controversial. It's kind of like a hard question to answer. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
All of them are supposed to be hard questions to answer. That's the whole point. It's supposed to spark controversy and like debate. Alright, you ready? Next one. There can only be one player who's best at the game. Only one person can be at the top pedestal. Only one. I see some agrees. I see some heavily agrees. Do you want to talk? You want to speak?
I mean, nowadays it's impossible pretty much to be the best at everything. But you know, every like player like Merami push their skill too much. He can stream like 300 BPM. Not many people can do. But like technically, it's possible, right? Like back in the day, maybe Cookiezi got close to it. I think it's possible.
Okay, so you think that there can be one player who's the best in the game and like no one else around him. Okay, and I see a lot of disagrees as well. Do you guys want to talk? Like, why do you think like that?
I will heavily disagree because there are different skill sets. There's tech, there's stream, and there's aim, right?
Okay.
But there's different categories in aim as well and at stream. In aim is like snappy, flowy, and long cross screen. You take Parakeet, he has one of the most snappiest aim, right?
Okay.
And then Whitecat with one of the most longer consistent aims. Vax is also up there with him.
Yeah,
same
okay.
spot. And then you have someone like Emrek. He just has a super fast, precise aim.
Yeah.
And in stream, there's you know different BPMs and how people stream.
Okay, I see. Do you guys think about the same way? Do you guys like? There's a lot of people.
I have different reasoning.
All right. Okay.
So I guess I'll go. What I wanted to say was that even if there was only one skill set in the game, like, I mean, I don't imagine how that would be possible, but let's assume it is. The fact is that the impressiveness of a play is completely based on opinion, right?
Yeah,
There's
okay.
no way to objectively quantify how impressive a play is, right? Or how good a play is. So at that point, it immediately becomes obvious that there can't be a best, because the best player would only depend on what people think are the best player, and that's it.
Okay, I see. All right, you ready for the next question? I think a lot of people will actually it will be very one-sided. Notlock is a mechanic needed in the game. Yes or no? I see a lot of people agreeing that Notlock is good. Okay, why do you guys think Notlock is a good mechanic?
Because if it's not again, people would cheese so bad.
Okay, there will be cheese. Okay, anyone else?
I think it's good because you can adjust your tapping really good with it and your aim. It helps you learn.
Okay.
Very well.
Now, disagreeers, what about you? What do you think?
I think like if you note lock on one of the notes of like let's say a 20 hit note stream, do you really deserve to like miss all those or like that just because you messed up on one? Maybe like an act difference is like the best. But like imagine failing like on a long stream just because of note lock on one note. Okay,
and I assume that neutrals think that note lock is a mechanic needed, but not the same way as it is right now. It needs to be
they don't know what note lock is.
Yes, because like I hate note lock, but it has to exist so that you don't hit notes out of order.
Yeah, you shouldn't be able to cheese patterns.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, that's true.
I actually thought that a lot of people won't want note lock in the game. I'm gonna be honest. I see a lot more hate towards note lock than love towards note lock.
Yeah,
well, I hate note lock, but it has to
The way
exist.
you worded your question, you asked if it was needed. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. That's why it's needed, but we don't like it, basically.
Exactly. Almost everybody
I
hates
like
it.
that O2 laser idea that was proposed, where it's basically if you hit a note out of order, every other note before like just automatically missed.
Okay.
And I feel like that's a much better idea because it doesn't stop your gameplay, but it still punishes you heavily.
All right, we'll see.
And it prevents you from hitting out of order.
We'll see. All right, about the question we just have, I'd rather have a PP rebalance than Osu laser. Agree or disagree? What do you say? People in neutral don't know what laser is. They're just happy to be here. Alright, so let's ask the agreeers. Why do you want a PP rebalance more than laser right now? I see some people in there.
The thing is with Osu laser, like the current stable client is just good on its own. It could be better, but it's good. It plays, people like it. And so I personally just want the laser client to be as good as possible.
Okay, so you'd rather wait like another year or two but have some changes like to the gameplay, some PP wise?
Yeah, I'd rather just have the PP be fleshed out and have then Osu laser come around as clean and polished as possible.
Okay, So any disagreeers? What do you guys think? Why not? Why not?
Honestly, I feel like PP will always be flawed.
Yeah.
There's no way we can actually even make it perfect. There will always be people that are happy and people that are unhappy, because there will always end up being a meta of what you should play and what you should not. You can recall back to the Space Stream meta, to say so, when Idiki was around playing all the HR maps.
Yeah, okay.
And then it got it, to say so, and then we're now becoming more of a speed meta, to say so.
Okay.
But I feel if we got laser first, those PP rebalance things could eventually end up happening. But there is no need for it. I'm just on the somewhat disagree, because we actually don't even need laser that much right now. Of course, we've been waiting for so long. But the current client is fine. It's just that I'd probably rather have laser than the PP rework anytime.
Oh, okay. Anyone else?
Yeah, so I was on the side of completely disagree. I think people just don't understand exactly what laser means for Osu. Laser is the reason there have been very few changes to Osu as a whole, like for the past like couple of years, because laser basically makes it incredibly easy to add whatever you want to the game. The framework is like amazing, and there's still issues with it.
Can you add big milkers?
Big fat mommy milkers.
Can you?
Hell yeah.
All right.
You can add whatever you want with laser.
I see. Okay. I see. Respectable. All right, let's go again. Osu mini games are not as good or as polished as Osu standard. We see a bit of a divide here, actually. A lot of a divide, actually. All right. What are you doing? What are you trying to do? What is this?
It's a work of art.
It's a stream. All right. No. Okay, agrees. Why do you think that Osu standard is a better, more polished game mode than anything else?
More people play it.
Go first.
More people play. Is that why?
Play it, so it's got a high priority on fixing out any bugs.
Okay, but what do you think about like the polish? What do you think about that stuff?
Well, I think it could still do some work, but it's got loads more compared to Mania and CTB.
Okay. Do you think that laser will make them any better, or like the amount of priority will stay the same? What do you think?
I mean, I feel like the priority within Osu's devs will stay the same, but considering it's open, like sort of open, what's the word?
Open source.
That's the word, open source. Considering it's open source, the players from other minigames will polish it themselves.
Okay, I see. So you say if developments abandons the project, they can always put it up for adoption. All right, I see. Okay, disagreeers, what do you think?
So basically, like, there's the 4 game modes. There's like they all like kind of work on different skill sets. Like if you see Osu, it's like I guess aim and tapping. CTB, you have to like work with your hands, and
I reached rank 1 in catch the beat. Let me tell you, I know how to catch food. Okay?
Didn't ask.
All right, buddy. This is.
The reason why I disagree with Osu being more polished is that I like Catch the Beat, and Catch the Beat it's also polished because it got good mechanics. It's not like note log and stuff, but it got.
How can you note log a fruit?
But it's as polished because it's to say. Oh, it's not actually not when I think about it, but accuracy could be worked on.
Okay.
Okay, wait. Can I give my opinion on this? I'm a disagreeer.
Sure, I guess you want my YouTube channel as well, buddy. You've been here.
I'll make it.
You've voiced every opinion by now. Okay, go ahead.
All right. So the thing is, I think that all the game modes are pretty much equally polished, except for PP. But that's literally like, it's so subjective how polished the PP system is for each of the game modes. And then other than that, the gameplay has not been changed for years because they've been working on laser. Like, there's nothing to change about them besides the suggestion note lock changes, which are not going to happen until laser. So they're all pretty much set in stone. They've been set in stone for a while, and they're like exactly where they need to be for now.
Okay, all right. So we can go ahead and go for another question. We had a lot of debate here. I see people care about mini games more than I thought. I'm gonna be honest. I actually didn't know that. I thought CTB had like 5 active players, dude. I swear.
Yeah, we do.
Let's go ahead. Okay, I'm gonna ask the next question. I deserve the rank I am at. This is towards you guys. I deserve the rank I am at Let's see. Alright, let's ask the agreeers. Why do you guys think you deserve your rank?
I think I deserve more rank actually.
Why? Okay, why do you think like that?
Because I'm cool.
Anyone else?
I agree with Tomato. He's pretty cool.
Alright, anyone else? Anyone else?
I agree, because people who play DT is too overweighted, in my opinion. Like, I'm a hard rock player, and I have more aim precision, and I play harder maps than most DT players.
I, as a DT player, say that my rank is overweighted. As a DT player, I agree with you. DT should not be in a game. I don't deserve my rank because I PP farm.
Okay.
It really depends on, like, if you're proud of what you do, or, like, depends on your circumstances, you know? Like, I think that I deserve my rank because of the circumstances I'm in, since how I play, and because it's so hard, makes me proud of what I set and the rank I'm at now. So that's why I think I deserve my rank.
Okay. Alright. Are you ready for the next map? Wait, no. Are you ready for the... No, wait. Are you ready for the next question? Every map is good. Every map is good. In one way or another. I see some agreeers and some disagreeers. Alright. Why do you think like that? Why do you think that it does more good? Okay, it makes the game more active. Anything else? Anything else?
I'm thinking that if, for example, if a bad map is being released into Osu, at least you know that it's a way of mapping, thus improving the overall quality of mapping in the game.
Okay, so you say you like it helps people know what a good map is and what a good map isn't. And like if you don't like it,
on the reviews, yeah.
And if you don't like it, don't play it.
You can if you don't want to, yeah.
Okay. What about the disagreeers? What do you guys think about what he said? What do you guys think?
I think that there are literally unplayable maps, not like Centipede, which are just
ranked maps.
Ranked maps.
Oh, ranked maps? Wow.
I didn't know. So
I mean, I thought it was obvious. You can upload. You can upload a juice map like to the Osu, and then, like it won't get ranked, but it's there. Like
yeah, that's what I mean. That doesn't add anything to the game. That's why I wasn't disagree. But if you say ranked maps only, I agree.
In my opinion, here, like it kind of changed since you said in one way or another, because there's maps like, for example, that generated a lot of controversy. I'm like remembering a lot of Haley maps, a lot of Hollow Wings maps. They aren't necessarily bad or objectively bad for some, but they just, as a general consensus, they're not that fun for some, for example. But considering that, they just generate like that movement in mapping, and people can decide which kind of maps they like the most, which kind of maps they dislike. Just generates variety as well. So I'm on somewhat disagree, but it just there's some positives, I'd say.
Don't most people generally agree that Hollow Wings maps like are very good though now?
Yeah,
they aged like fine wine. That's the thing. They aged like fine wines.
A lot of people were complaining about them, but they kind of just they just grew on to being something that's commonly accepted as good.
Okay.
For example, Haley. I think at the time Haley, for example, is just hated like the most, for example. Yeah, I'd say.
Okay. Alright. Guys, thank you very much for watching. If you reached this far, you don't have a life, and I appreciate that. Thank you very much for watching. If you like the video, please like and sub. If you want to be a part of this, join my Discord, link in the description. And yeah, tell us what you think in the comments. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you still play Osu? Why are you here? Like, why are you here, to be honest? Like, please, just tell me. But yeah, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Say bye.
Bye.